I didn't know. I was like, forgot I was invisible, and so I was control tabbing trying to fix my camera, and then I moved, and I was like, wait, that wasn't me. Hey, shall come on in, everyone. We got Limes, we got Fluffy Pink Blonde, aka FPB. We got Geese, Kretzy, Honey, Zuzi, Andrea, and Twilight Chicken. How y'all doing? Happy Snun Day, everyone. Put on my sign. Song's a bop. Twilight Chicken. Wait, who were you before? Da, 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 da. Okay, that took a bit because I recently upgraded, or not upgraded, but I actually switched all my web servers over to a new server that's on a newer OS. So I had to reset up my SSH connection to change my sign. I'm going to be floating sign today. Sympathy. Oh, okay. I love boot hot noodles. It's actually a problem at this point. I think I have some of those. Self care Sunday requires a level of care I am far too sleepy for. That is so fair. Case in point, I just woke up and it's really late. Uh, let's see. Instant ramen, yummy. All right, everyone. Welcome on in to Snail Express. If there's a hat that you need, will you just drop it in chat? Let us know. We'll help you get it. While I wait for people to do that, I'm going to go grab my coffee. You have to pay for your own DLC. Um, as far as I know, developers are actually incapable of buying their own games because, well, no, what am I talking about? That's just silliness. You could always buy it from a second account. But assuming your Steam account that you play games with is tied to your Steam account that you use as a developer, as soon as you create the game, it just puts it in your library. So, like, I have Forest Simulator 2025 in my Steam library, so it's not released. So that's a long-winded answer. All to say, no. They also don't let you review your own games, which makes a lot of sense. But they forgot to take out the logic that says, hey, you've played this game a lot. You should probably review it. So whenever I go to my own game in Steam, it asks me to review it. And then I'm like, okay. And then it's like, you can't do this. What are you trying to do? Cheat the system? Oh, does anyone play Magic the Gathering? Before I read the rest of your message, I just learned a fun fact this morning about Magic the Gathering from Instagram. Did you know that every night, on average, the average human swallows 8 Magic the Gathering cards in their sleep? How crazy is that? A friend on my sports team wants to play with his group, and I'm cramming for the final. Now I'm not sure we're talking about the same game. What? Wait, what? Wants wants to play with his group, and I'm cramming. Sports team? Is Magic the Gathering a sport? Sorry, I'm so confused. I think I threw myself off because I'm tired and cramming for the final. That makes. All right. Okay. I'm glad you all liked my fun fact of the day. It's not mine though. Um, I think the Instagram account is called Emotionally Perfect. They do a lot of good silly stuff. Is that the one? He's a guy for my sports team who wants me to play with it different. Oh, okay. So, are you looking for someone to take your place, or are you just talking about MTG and saying, "Hey, this is the thing I might do now"? Also, not seeing anyone who needs a hat. Does anyone need a hat? If anyone is in Edmonton, I have been in Edmonton in my life. I'm not currently in Edmonton. Frog hat? Shell, yeah, she'll come on in, Jelly Jane. Frog hat it is. So sorry, Geese. I'm done harassing you. I will give you now a genuine answer. I used to play Magic the Gathering. It's a great game. I personally have not owned any cards in quite a while, but fantastic game. I guess I did have like a little stint where I was playing Magic the Gathering online. It didn't even last a week though. Um, that was only a couple years ago. Anyway, if y'all want to join us for the Frog Hat, let's group up over here. If you need a minute or two or three before we head out, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll head out very shortly. Computer needs to boot, and I need to finish my current task. Okay, sounds like you'll probably catch us on a future Snail Express. Shell, yeah. Can recommend Spiritfarer. It's gorgeous. Oh, Spiritfarer is so good. Made me cry. I'm getting back into my trading card kick, which is dangerous with the current state of Pokemon cards and scalpers. I'm not hearing anyone say they want us to wait. Let's go ahead and head out. It's Froggy time. I want to hear more about Pokemon cards and scalpers. Like, is that affecting the price? Surely that wouldn't affect the price of like retail booster packs. Or is it? Are they just out of stock? I want to know the story. Got a friend who's trying to get me to get Tabletop Simulator to play Magic the Gathering online with him, but the physical cards feels so much better. Yeah. They buy all the retail and sell it for stupid money. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna aim to the left of that big rock over there. Bye, geez. Thanks for popping on in. Have a good one. So is this like a relatively new thing? That's actually wild. Oh my gosh, so basically you can't buy any cards from the stores because they trap them so fast with bots, and actually, yes, the price of Pokemon cards have gone up. Okay. Oh, so they might even be doing like online orders for pickup or delivery or whatever from like physical locations. Is that what I'm hearing? Like, yeah, scalpers are fucking annoying. Like, it's one thing to like screw over another adult, but like a lot of Pokemon card players are gonna be kids. You're screwing over actual children too, and their parents. So like, that's weird, you man. Wolf, show come on in. Gonna shout out Wolf. Wolf was just playing Snail Sim like was it yesterday? I don't know. 2 days ago, three. The days just blend together. They also follow delivery drivers around to grab cards first. Dang. And it's probably one of those things where like um once someone starts doing it, so there's a scarcity issue, then other people feel obligated to kind of do the same thing. It's like toilet paper and bottles of water in COVID. You know, like people get nervous and so they start doing it too. Everyone starts hoarding the Pokemon cards. This is a really good song for snailing around. Also just a really good song. So Twilight Chicken, you actually got the spelling correct the first time. Just FYI. Conscience. I'm in game. I have no idea where anyone is. Oh, sorry about that. We you missed us by snail hair. Ew. We're just gonna we're heading on over to the frog here. If you have the frog, you could teleport and meet us here. You just put it on your head. You got the rock hat? Nice. Jelly Jane, we're coming up on the frog. Do you also need the kiss hat? Yeah, Wolf will definitely be returning to spawn at some point. Probably pretty soon. Unicorn hat? Sure, yeah. We'll get this frog hat, then we'll get the kiss and the pajama. Then we'll go back to town and we can do unicorn. All right. If you need the frog hat, now's your chance to grab it. Once you got it, gather with the floating sign, if you will. Thanks, honey. Um, I have sad, if unsurprising, news. My fifth Tamagotchi passed away this morning. What I realized is I desperately need to put it like 4 hours ahead because what it the hours that it thinks I'm going to be awake are not the hours I'm awake. It's a Gen 1. You can pause it. I don't think this one has a pause, actually. This is, yeah, it's the very basic version. All right, looks like we're all gathered up. Let's head on around the lake. On V3. Ah, okay. So she'll come on in, Hannah. Yeah, the Gen 1 uh, doesn't have a lot of the features that the later ones do. It's very simple. We're gonna get the kiss. We're gonna get the pajama. We're gonna head back to spawn. You're good, Wolf. We're not headed back to spawn quite yet. You got a few minutes. I'll try the A and C. Like, oh shoot. Well, I did it, and now I don't know if it's paused. Is it just an egg bouncing up and down? Bye, FPB. Thanks for joining. The other thing is I don't necessarily want to pause it. I just want it to wake up later, like I do. So I just put mine 4 hours ahead of actual time. We'll see how that goes. But I am going to try pausing because I'm curious if it works. And maybe I'll find out possible. I'll find a use for it for sure. How would the pausing work? Like, does it actually pause the time? Or does your Tama just not do anything until you unpause? Around 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah, moving. Maybe I should have 3 hours ahead because 2 a.m. I usually go to bed around 1 or 2. So, 3 or 4 hours should work. All right, all right, all right. Once you got the kiss, let's gather up here. Made it. Did you jump here? Did you teleport here? These frogs are freaking cute. I don't think I ever realized how much their legs grow, shrink and grow. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I think it just keeps it on the clock change screen, and so time is paused because technically you're still changing the time, so it doesn't know what time it is yet. Oh, I see. Oh, it hatched, I guess. How come I didn't hear it? A little Tama. Let's get you some food. Okay, either my timing is just god awful or the AC thing doesn't work on this one. Well, it's interesting because I can hear it. Oh, I get it. That's why I didn't hear it earlier. The AC thing mutes it on this one. You're good. I am able. Let me try doing it. See the time. I wonder if I can get it into a state where I'm changing, changing the time. Yeah, maybe I will set that up again. Oh, scalpers scalp Thomas too, huh? Lame. Amy, thanks so much for the 5 subs. Appreciate it. We got gift subs for Gianna, the stupid red owl, penguin lord, wolf, and Rastagarth. Thanks so much, Amy. Very cool of you. That's a level 2, level 1? Level 2? I never know how to read these things. That's a hype train. That means we'll be doing a giveaway. Might as well get started. Tamagotchi was $60? That's crazy, though, that it was ever that much. I thought it would have been like a. I guess I didn't have one. I think I had a knockoff one. But now that makes sense because I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up poor, but I certainly did not grow up in a, a family with money. It's a larger model with a colored screen and more features. Okay. Tamagotchi, I think, was $20 for Gen 3 in 2008. Now I'm trying to think, like, I mean, not to date myself too much, but I'm pretty sure it came out when I was in like fourth or fifth grade, which would have been late 90s. '97. So, yep, I would have been in fourth or fifth grade. All right, here's the pajama hat. Let's go ahead and respawn. Respawn, respawn. Let's respawn. Yeah, I was in I'm in like 22, approximately. Margin of error of like 70%. How do I get back to spawn on Steam Deck? So you have to open the menu. And sorry, Steam Deck isn't officially supported yet. Maybe if someone else who has used Steam Deck is in here, they can help you. But you do have to be able to open the menu and then click return to spawn. I don't know how to open the menu on Steam Deck. Could be 0, could be 44. Thank you, Hana. Used to have an old Tamagotchi from the time my older brother used to be a kid and was quite upset when it got lost. Yeah, for real. Welcome, Jelly Jane. If you gotta leave, no worries. But if you want to stick around, we are gonna do some more hats. Um, but yeah, no pressure. Just making sure you know that the hats are not over. All right, we're gonna do unicorn hat, everyone, and I think we'll probably do pirate and flamingo along the way. If you need a minute or two or three before we head out, just let me know in chat. Let me know right now. Otherwise, we'll head out very shortly. Can you wait a second because I want the unicorn? Shell, yeah, we can. Yeah, just let us know when you're in the group. Look at all these frogs. No, I get to be in you. There you go. Oh, you didn't want to be Snev, I see. You ran away from it. All right, pajama is now Snev. Oh, you want the responsibility after all. Okay. Here, I'll bring it to you. And what was that sound? Oh, we got a raid. Sindlin, how you doing? She'll come on in, Raiders. How is everyone? Hey, this is good timing. I was about to do a Amy Wyatt sponsored giveaway because we had a hype train. Thanks, Amy. Let's go ahead and do that giveaway like right now. So Raiders, if you want to win a copy of the game or the DLC for Snail Sim, now's your chance. Just type !play. We'll start it in a minute and a half. We'll do a minute and a half. Signal in if you got a rating run, no worries. But otherwise, let me know what you're up to. How you doing? Snoffy, I love Snoffy. I will do what I want, Amy. I'm just kidding. I'll stop. We'll do fastest and slowest snail here wins. Remember, if you want to join, type !play. That's all you got to do. You can. The potential prizes are listed in the bottom right corner of the screen. You can also win a cute sticker. I'll show you some of the cute stickers you can pick from. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've got too many things in OBS. Where are they? Things. Did I delete them? I may have deleted them because the image was kind of out of date. Prizes. Be right back. Notepad. Words on stream. Stickers. There they are. There's just too many things. Check out these cute stickers. They're mostly made or designed by the community. And I bought a bunch and I ship them anywhere in the world. Oh, but the race is already going, so we'll do fastest and slowest snail wins. And Amy's in the lead. What do you know? Sindlin playing the snail game at the back of the line. All right, back in Snail Simulator. While that race goes, let's go ahead and start heading out. Well, okay, we were waiting for what was it, Jelly Jane? Jelly Jane, are you in the group? There's a win you never claimed. That sounds about right. Feel free to claim it. And at the lead of the pack, we got Amy, Wyatt, and we got Gianna neck and neck. Oh, but Amy pulls ahead. King Kretzy not far behind in third place. Back at the back, we got Hana. Looks like the Cinderlin zip ahead. Cinderlin did indeed zip ahead. Ooh, Hana smartly hitting all of the obstacles. Yes, good. Yeah, hit that one too. Yes, yes, that's so good. Yeah, hit that one. Oh yeah, that's so good. All right, back at the front. Still Amy's game to lose. Oh, oh, King Kretzy pulls ahead. Oh, whoa, that was one of the closest races I've seen right at the end there. And Amy's our winner. But we still have Hana playing the slow game at the back. Looking really good as long as they don't get consumed by fire. Yeah, you don't need to hit those anymore, Hana. You're already at the back, so kind of good. All right, our winners are Amy and Hana. Go ahead and DM me. Let me know which of the three prizes you'd like. Hey, Forrest, welcome on in. All right, back in Snail Sim, Jelly Jane is back with us, so we're good to head to the unicorn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Choo choo. Snail Express. Let's do another giveaway. I pinged the server, and I want to make sure anyone who came in from that has a chance to play. Where's... Yeah. One of my favorites, because you get to go around all the planets. We'll do 5-minute wait on this one. Go ahead and type exclamation point play if you want to play. So you are going to change your name back, Forrest? I mean, Watermelon? I wish I didn't get rid of my old Tama now. I don't remember if I intentionally got rid of it, but pretty sure it's long gone. It's one of those things where, like, at the time, it's like, I don't play this thing anymore. It's definitely junk. I should just clean up and get rid of it. And so it's the right decision at the time. You just don't know that it's going to be nostalgic until much later. You can't know. Sinjulin says, I'll pick the band-aid if I win. Little rebel. Lots of things I regret getting rid of, but also moved so many times. Not surprising that so many things got sold or lost or left behind. Yeah, exactly. I I have a tendency to hoard a bit. So what I've had to do is I only justify like hoarding, like holding on to things that are small. Or a better way to put it is like I want the greatest size to memory impact. So we've talked about this before on stream. Someone called it junk journaling, where you take like little scraps of paper, like or whatnot. Like for me, flight itineraries are a good one because flight itineraries are really small. They're just small pieces of paper, but they're also like very distinctly tied to memories. Um, so I end up keeping a lot of like small papers and stuff like that. Movie tickets are another good one. Very, very small, but like, hey, that's a little memory. Uh, Honestly, a lot of like receipts and stuff can actually be okay. Not from the grocery store, but from events, you know? So I don't junk journal per se, but I do hold on to that kind of stuff. And then I just have like uh, a little box of memories. I had this idea once. I was like, what if I, for every year of my life, what if I had one shoebox of memories and I was limited to that one shoebox? And I was like, that wouldn't be too much. Like, shoeboxes aren't too big. I never ended up doing that, but I kind of like the idea. Then throughout the year, you can just add little memories to it. And then you could pull out, and maybe a shoebox is a little bit too big for the idea, but something maybe half that size. Then you could pull out your box of like 2023 and be like, oh yeah, that's the year I made Snail Simulator. You know, I had a little, I would put a little snail in there. I tend to be really bad with buying memory items for everywhere I've been. I switched a long time ago to buying Christmas ornaments. Yes, yes. That's what me and my ex did. I don't really like buying souvenirs for myself or others, frankly. But Christmas ornaments are a fun one. It's like, yeah, this is something I'm going to use. And it's like at the end of every year, I get to remember these different places I've been. So yes, Christmas ornaments are great. So they're not stuff cluttering up the house, but once a year I get to pull them all out and go through them and remember all the trips places. Makes me feel even more special. Exactly. Yes, love that. This was the year everything changed, says Joss. Hey, you should come on in, Joss. I was lurking in your stream for a long, long time yesterday, by the way, Joss. So thanks for body doubling with me. I heard you guys struggle through all the Terraria mod stuff and whatnot. I almost started Googling it to see if I could help out, but I don't really do Terraria that much. Um, I'm gonna do something new for this one. We're gonna do a quick poll. Who wins race? Obviously, there's gonna be some bias here, but that's okay. You guys can all help me decide who wins, the fastest or slowest. It's a 1 minute poll, so make sure to vote now. Oh, it's Drew Goodname. This is Drew Goodname, if you didn't know. Four eyes, three mouths. Quack, quack, quack. Remind me I don't have my sound on. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna do the pirate hat. I highly recommend using F5 if you have it available. That will save your location. You can reload your location at any time using F8. Because we do have to jump here. So I like to use F5 right before I jump. And then if I don't like my trajectory, then I can just push F8 to go back and readjust. Highly recommend doing that. You have a tooth infection? I don't even know what that is, and that sounds awful. Is that different from... That sounds different from a cavity. Is it different? You got like 3 snails here, 4 snails. We are probably going to jump... actually... In the past, we have jumped up to the unicorn. I think today we're going to try walking up there. So after... Yes, if you're here waiting to go to the unicorn, that's fine. We'll come back to you. I'm looking for, what was it, Jelly Jane? I just want to make sure Jelly Jane gets this. And there was someone else who requested the unicorn hat. I want to keep an eye out for those who need these hats. So I want to make sure everyone's doing all right. Got the pirate hat? Let's go. Wow, Koi really killed it on that run. I had a feeling you all would vote for slowest. Slowest it is. Slowest snail wins. All right, back to the game. Same thing here. You're going to want to do F5 to get a good trajectory. Good enough. Yeah, we could certainly do a bishop run. You're the rubber duck. Don't quite see you. So, because we're doing slow snail wins, just want to temper expectations and let Weenie know that they didn't actually win. Oh, we had a lot of DNFs. Limestone, Limes, you are our winner. Go ahead and DM me. Let me know which of the 3 fabulous prizes you'd like. I'll be able to join like 5-10 minutes, shall ya? Limes, it's you. You're a winner. You are our slowest snail to complete the race. Twilight, let us know if you need any help getting the flamingo. Or anyone for that matter. Okay, we do have at least one snail still jumping. Gonna see, help him out a bit. Ads are starting in a few minutes. Okay, let's see. Nice, nice bow hat. Well done. Okay. And I saw someone else over here. Oh yeah. If anyone feels pretty confident in their jumping skills, we've got a snail friend here that I'd like to help out. It's going to be a little tricky because it's in the air. That's why I say probably just if you're confident in your jumping. What you'll want to do is once you get close to them, hit F8 and F5 and then F8. That way you negate your velocity. I kind of lost them. There they are. Oh no. They died, but shoot, I lost them. What am I doing? Play smarter, not harder, Snev. I'm needed by my flatmate, but thank you for the hats. You're so welcome. Thanks for joining us. Shoot, the problem is if this snail is still going, I probably can't type. but I don't see them anymore. Yeah, thanks for joining, Lazuli. Okay. I feel bad, but I think they maybe gave up. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's go back to the. Oh, ads are starting soon, but we're gonna meet back on the original shore across the way over here. So during the ad break, if you don't mind meeting up over there, where those other snails are, we'll wait for you. Don't worry. Was that you I was looking at, Twilight Chicken? There was someone around. It looked like they were trying to get from the pirate hat to the flamingo, and they were struggling. So maybe you can't hear me because we're in ads. Hey, gotcha. Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you, Drew. Good name. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry, friend. That's really hard. Yeah, I'm gonna send a message just in case people are in ads. I'll just wait until after ads. Let's do that. All right, welcome back from ads, everyone. Twilight Chicken says almost there. Yeah, if you want to continue with us to the unicorn hat, we're actually gonna walk the long way around up there. So just gather up here. Let me know if you need any help. If you have the pirate hats, you can put it on your head and teleport there with Control T. So that should make that process a lot easier. I want to check on Twilight Chicken though. So right back. have saved my position. Oh well. Twilight Chicken, when you say almost there, where were you headed to? The Flamingo or our rendezvous area? Flamingo, okay. Cool. Where are you? I want to help you if I can. Yeah, it might be you, Andrea. Oh, I see you. I see you. Okay. Coming to help. There you go. I got the 2x. Yeah, they are the ones still jumping. This one on my screen that I'm trying to get to is them. Not doing a great job though. I'm gonna reset my trajectory here. Better. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go, gang. Okay. Now let's all face toward the island. Oh wait, you're the rubber duck. Okay, I need to get a little bit closer then. Twilight, you're gonna want to turn right a little bit, and if you're not already walking, you'll want to walk while you're in the air. Our speed boost will help you get there quicker. Yeah, so just Twilight, if you don't mind turning right and walking, if you're not. There you go. Beautiful. And then just kind of try to stay in one position as much as possible. You jump about once or twice a second. That's a pretty good amount to, maybe it's 2 or 3 times a second. That'll keep you kind of levitated. Also, you're going left again, so you want to turn right. If you don't know if you're walking, look at the little icon on the bottom right corner of your screen. If it's moving, you're walking, by the way. Getting pretty dang close. In fact, yeah, we're super close to safety. Yeah, there we go. You can drop now. You did it! Yay, Twilight Chicken! Dang, you fought hard for that hat. Well done. Yeah, that would be a lot harder on Steam Deck, I imagine. I'm not the best jumper, so I just cheer from safety. Love it. That's all right. That's all right. All right, gang. Now we need to rendezvous with our group back at the first shore. What I recommend doing is putting on your pirate hat on your head and then teleporting there. On Steam Deck, I think you're just gonna have to bind it, or you could jump from here. Twilight, let me know if you're able to bind it and teleport over there, or if you're gonna jump it. Oh, I think you already jumped or left. Because then, yeah, if you can teleport here, then the jump across is really easy. I'm going the wrong way. I was like, where is everyone? I'm looking at the wrong side. Okay, Gotch, thanks. Silly Snav. Snilly. Whoa, the reflections do weird stuff. It makes it look like I have like a little ghost sign in the water. That's not how reflections would work. What's the keyboard for teleport? Control plus T. That teleports you to your head hat location. You can talk to the dev. Yeah. Who made this ridiculous game? Like the lights here reflect properly, but for some reason the other objects act like mirrors, I guess. Kind of, well, no, not even a mirror would. At that angle, a mirror would not act like that. I don't even know what that is. It's just nothing. It's just wrong. But I've not seen the dev yet. Yeah, sounds like a real jerk. Hello. Un momento, por favor. Tranquilo. Just plug it in your keyboard. Fair. You can join now. Nice. Do you have the pirate hat? Forest slash watermelon? Yeah, why do the reflections do this? Nice. You have all of them. This looks like watermelon. Nice. Shelcom, shelcom. Just waiting for Twilight Chicken. We're gonna do a unicorn, and then I think we'll do mustache as well. Whoa, did my eyeballs split in two? That was crazy. See how there's like two sets of eyeballs inside the shell? We normally do jump to the unicorn, but today I wanted to mix it up. Oh yeah, poppies. We can totally do the poppies. All right, Twilight Chicken, come down to the shore with us. Down here. and then we'll jump across this little river, and then we'll be headed to the unicorn hat. Oh, this is floating. Yes, I will fix that right now. So, Twilight Chicken, if you come down here and get an angle, should be pretty easy jump across. I like this. Beautifully done, beautifully done. All right, here we go, gang. We're headed to the unicorn. Watermelon. Do you want to join us? Yeah, let's go. Choo choo. Here we go. Here we go to the unicorn, and then we'll do mustache and poppies. Oh, and that one's gotcha. And they said we can go. Cool. It's got a nice little group here. Try to get as close as you can to me so that we're all boosting each other. Oh, is that who you're going back for? Yeah, that's gotcha. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Yummy. 8.5, not bad. Just gave my baby Tama like 40 snacks. Back with instant ramen. Oh no, we just barely left you. Do you want us to come back for you, or you can catch up? Okay. I imagine you have this hat, so you've got all the hats, right? Gotcha. So fun fact, in Gen 1, babies cannot gain weight. They are forever 5 ounces. Unrealistic, shaking my head. But the babies only last, I don't even think it's 1 day. It's pretty short. 1 hour? That could be right. Are you here? Oh, you're here. Hey, welcome, Gotchna. Good to see you. Because we're snails, let's just go ahead and climb this wall here. So let's turn left. Betsy, do you want to join us? And we got King or Queen Rock. You want to join us? Pink Rock with a crown. Pink Rock with the crown. You want to turn left with us? Yeah, there you go, friend. Cool. Gonna walk right up it. Oh, is that Joss? Nice. Love it. When you get to the top, your snail is probably going to be doing a wheelie. If you don't want to do that, you can just walk backwards and it will reset your rotation. I kind of like just being a floating sign. It's nice. Watch out for the trees. Yeah, if you just want to walk backwards, you'll stop doing a wheelie. If you want, or you can keep doing wheelies. Up to you. Sign simulator. Oh, Joss, you're up in the tree. There you go. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. Meanwhile, in the Unity editor, I just fixed the floating pirate hat. So that'll be in the next patch. All right. Looking pretty good. Gonna keep heading straight toward the unicorn. Actually, we can take this path. We are the snail army. Fear us. This is the first time I'm going to the unicorn hat the right way. It actually might be the first for me too. No, I think I've done it once or twice, but very few times. Perils of multitasking. Well, we'll keep an eye on your rock snail. Wait, there you are. Okay, got you back. Oh, it's in sight. There it is on the horizon. I think one of the last few times you did this on the express, you like jumped halfway up the path and climbed the rest. That sounds right. Maybe that's the time I'm thinking of. Yeah, maybe I never have like walked all the way from the shore down there up to the top. Ah, that path is way too far away. Let's just walk straight up. We make our own path. Snail strong. I've been watching Arrested Development. It's such a good show. But when I saw this song came on, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if maybe sang this song? We snail where the snind blows. For some reason, that really makes me want to put a sailable ship in the game. I mean, I've wanted to do that for a long time. Hmm. If you've been following my streams for long enough, you know that I do not, I'm not much of a planner. I'm not much for getting my homework done ahead of time. So you will probably not be surprised to learn I haven't done the March Party update yet. I haven't really even started it, and that's in 6 days. Um, anyway, now I'm thinking I could I could make March the pirate ship update. Hmm. There probably wouldn't be a sailable ship, but maybe. Probably not. Green snail looks like you maybe bumped a button and stopped moving. You dual wielding. ADHD moment for real. I was like a pretty decent student, but I always procrastinated. Always. Oh, my Tama just grew up, or is growing up. Yeah. Now it's a child, I guess, would be the next stage. Child, eat food. Any snacks, and then we'll look at your weight. Okay, you can gain weight. I'll keep that in mind. All right, we made it to the unicorn. All the best projects are done in a caffeine-fueled panic the night before. Wise words to live by, and very true for me. In fact, what I've started doing for parties is I've started scheduling out time to work on the party changes the night before, because I just know, like, I'm gonna be waiting until the last minute to actually make the changes. That's just how I am. I haven't found a way to fix it yet. All right, now we're gonna head down to the mustache if y'all want to join me. Thanks for the hydrate and the stretch. How I designed the mug. Yeah, you did it. Caffeine infused design. You got slingshotted. Well, if you have the unicorn hat, you should be able to put it on your head and then come back. If if you need a minute or two to group up with us, and if you're just joining the stream and you want to join us, and you have the unicorn hat, you can put it on your head and teleport to us. Um, yeah, if you need a minute or two, just let me know in chat. Otherwise, we'll head out very shortly. You'll meet us at the mustache. Perfect. What do we do with a salty snailer? What do we do with a salty snailer? What do we do with a salty snailer early in the snorning? We procrastinate our homework. We procrastinate our homework. We procrastinate our homework till early in the morning. Okay, I think we got the whole gang. Let's go. And up she rises. I think we're good, Gotch. This is Joss, and Joss said they're gonna meet us there. Yeah, we're good, Gotch. Now, thanks for looking out for them, though. The amount of tech gymnastics I did to get to the flamingo and unicorn hat because I only have access to my Steam Deck and two keyboards didn't work when I connected them to the Steam Deck with a USB dongle. Oh no! A leaf boat, Joss? That's such a cute idea. I loved the February Snarty. I sad I'll be on the road for the March one. Oh, I'm sad too. And this is Watermelon on our left. They said don't worry too much if they go off track. Okay, I think I caught up on all the chats. If I missed your chat, feel free to resend it. That would be adorable. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Snarl. S-N-A-L. What does that spell? Snarl. There is no I in snarl. Snall is now lower. Yes. So yesterday I had this really weird fixation where okay, it started with my Tamagotchi. I was like, okay, there's this mini game in the Gen 1 Tamagotchi where you have to predict whether the Tama's going to look left or right. And it's dumb because it's completely random. And so you just kind of spam one button over and over. It's like it's pretty silly. Anyway, after I lost the game like five or no, it was like eight times in a row, and I was like, that seems really, really unlikely if this is truly random. And so then I went on this whole crusade where I created a spreadsheet and like logged how many because in the mini game you play five games, five rounds. You have to guess correctly three of those times to win, so more than half. Like the Mario Party game, yes, yes. But in this one, it's just completely random. Anyway, so I created a spreadsheet and I did 100 games of five each to determine if it was if it was truly random and like and then I got the p value on it and everything, like I did all the statistics and it's random. But anyway, after that I was like, oh yeah, I bought a set of dice the other day and I've always been curious like how truly random these dice are because like I don't know how well manufactured a D20 is, you know? So then I created a new spreadsheet and I was rolling the die and recording uh, the result every time. And I was rolling with my left hand. I almost, I do fixate on probability. I love stupid like numbers problems like this. I almost started streaming it. And then I was like, well, I don't know if I want to show everyone how my weird fixation. And then, but I'm just telling you about it anyway, so I guess it doesn't even matter. But and so I think I rolled, but yeah, I was numpadding with my right hand for entries and like rolling with my left hand. I had it down to a science, and like I was trying to roll like approximately the same time to remove variables, or at least the same style to remove variability. And I did kind of start seeing some patterns, like 18 and 14 were showing up more often than other numbers, and they they almost touch each other, so they're like kind of on the same side. And then I looked up a video, and I was like, surely someone else has done this, and I'll just like look at theirs. And then he mentioned a float test. So what did I do? I made a third Google Sheet document with a float test. And if you don't know what a float test is, you would have watched it, Limes. I would watch that stream. Um, a float test for dice is where you. I don't know that I've ever heard of this, but it makes a lot of sense. You put the die in water, but a die is heavier than water or denser, I guess, and so you have to put salt water in it. So then I was dumping salt water, and I had a spoon, and I was mixing the salt water so that I could get like a really good float test on this die, and I was able to get it to float really nicely, but it ended up just being like I'm pretty sure it was not an uneven die. I think if it were truly uneven, it would pretty consistently float to one side, and it just was not doing that. Anyway, in the process of that, I spilled salt water, and now some of it got on my Tama. So there's a little bit of salt in the corner of the screen, and some of it got on my mouse pad, and so now there's salt all over my mouse pad, and that's the end of my story. That was like 2 hours of my day yesterday. uh, I mean, it's not too big of it. Like it's a really small part of the corner of the Tama, and on my mouse pad, I just need to take a rag and wipe it. It's not a big deal. Anyway, we got to the mustache, so now let's head over to the poppies. Let's go, gang. D20 pasta. You could use the salt water to cook pasta after. Looks like we got Kretzy and we got Joss. Do you two want to join us over to the poppies? Good night. Good night, Hana. I did, however, find another thing that I was tearing my room apart to find a while back. Oh, I've been there. That is so relatable. I am not like a very. I don't keep my desk clean, but then when I do decide to clean, it's definitely just like a crusade until I just get bored of it or tired of it. Josh, did you want to join? I'm fairly occupied. When you plan to do? Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see your message. You already responded. Okay, got it. Let's go, gang. Josh is good. Hey, Wolf. Where you at? Are you joining us? And honey, if this is you, we're good to go. Are poppies the one that's in the direction we are facing when I zoom out all the way? Probably, yeah. They're at the end of the spiral over there. They're the only hat this direction as well. You're just jumping. Nice. Wasn't Lips hat in here too? Or I remember wrong. I put Lips on the frog. Originally, I was going to put Lips on the mustache. I maybe even sent a screenshot of that at some point. Hey, thanks for joining, Twilight Chicken. Good to have you. Got you not moving. If you want to join us, you're welcome to. Nice. The desk shrapnel is real. My desk covered in pieces of fabric and spools of thread. Yes. My shrapnel is salt water on my mouse pad. I've also got a hard drive on my mouse pad. Um, I bought a USB adapter for like old IDE hard drives. I've got two lying around, and I was really curious what they have on them. But sadly, neither of them seem to work. I don't know for sure if it's just the adapter's problem or what, but I guess I'll never know what's on those old hard drives. Is there a mouse on your mouse pad? There is, but it has like 5% of the space on my mouse pad. sometimes I'll just have to like bump up my DPI because I don't have enough room to move my mouse. I've also got my coffee mug, a container of cinnamon applesauce because I freaking love cinnamon applesauce, and a bowl of now an empty bowl that what did contain cinnamon applesauce that I consumed, and my Tamagotchi is also on my mouse pad. Oh, and the keyboard and the mouse. I don't have a PO box. I thought about getting one, but they're kind of expensive, and I just don't receive enough mail as a business for it to be worth it. Um, if you DM me, I can give you my address. Also, my desk gets covered in sticky notes all the time because I constantly use sticky notes for doodles and reminders and notes. Oh, nice. I like that. I have a friend who's really into whiteboarding things, and I think I could be a whiteboard guy. I kind of want to get a whiteboard. Yeah, thanks for even like wanting to send me something, Limes. Appreciate that. For anyone that's gotten stickers as his address too, yeah, that's one way to get my address. Don't don't hurt me. We're gonna jump or walk all the way. We're gonna walk all the way. You're welcome to jump if you'd like. Just highly recommend saving first, saving your position, because otherwise you might get left behind. Yeah, if you're not comfortable jumping, recommend walking. I'm gonna walk the whole way. Nailed it. Nice. That was a really nice angle that we were at. It's nice. Lime green snails going to the left. Is that limes? That would make sense. Oh, that's really cool that you do that, limes. I live in Utah. Like I don't really hide that. So chances, what are the chances? There's about a 1% chance we live in the same state. Um, assuming you're even in America. But feel free to DM me and we could talk about something like that. That's really kind of you. Well, so forest slash watermelon, U.S. population is 380 million. Utah's population is 3.5, maybe 4 these days. Either way, it's about 1% chance. Utah's quite small population wise. Land wise, it's not small. It's got to be top 10. 3.5 people, yeah. It's just I'm the half, and then there's 3 full size people. Um, yeah, not a whole lot. We did it! We got to the poppies! Yes! Let's go ahead and respawn. Are there other hats that people need? Oh, there's a Leafy. Hi, Leafy. Hi, Leafy. Hi, Leafy. Hi, Leafy. Hi, Leafy. Hi, Leafy. Immediately starts running. Hi, Leafy. Hi, Leafy. Oh no, did they quit? Nah, if they quit, they disappear. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi, 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 hi. Want to be friends? Hi, 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 hi. Friends, friends. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hi, 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 hi. My dog, seriously. Oh no, they didn't even get the top hat. They're in such a hurry. I hope this is a good first experience for them. I always imagine it's like either very good or anxiety inducing. I hope for most people it's good. Off the top of my head, I do not have the seal horns or headphones or shark. Not sure if they are near each other or how out of the way they are. Um, about half of those are in the same area. They are a bit of a walk. There's kind of an unspoken rule that whenever we encounter a leafy, we just follow them. So that they may or may not hijack the rest of the stream. They're currently just walking into the water. All right. Oh, you know how to walk? Are you an Android player? Are you actually not a leafy? By walk, I mean they know how to jump. A horde of jumping snails is always nice. Android players don't have a leaf. Okay. That's interesting. That's that's a bug. Oh, we're on ad break. Bye, Gotcha. Thanks for playing. Snail Sim has a mobile port. Technically, yes. It's in very, very alpha right now. I got a little discouraged on it because performance is an issue on it, even on like pretty low graphic settings. And that might be a lot of work to get that right. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to do there. Wow, this Leafy's just like plowing ahead. They got places to go, places to be. I was snailing with both up until now because my phone is getting really hot. Yeah, exactly. Like, uh, it's also possible they think we're just all going this way. How about we all try turning a little bit to the right, like to follow the trail? Let's see if we can get them to follow us. Curious. Oh, okay. So they're following us. Well, in that case, we can take them on a little tour. So what's the leaf about, anyways? The leaf is, well, the leaf shows above players who have less than an hour of gameplay. That way we can give them a nice welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna point straight toward the cornfield. Let's go get him the pumpkin hat. Yeah, the purple fog is the Halloween area. Yeah, you would have Wolf. You you don't see your own leaf or other leaves because I didn't want to confuse new players. If you if you see his leaf, it means you're no longer a leafy yourself. It means you have more than a game, more than an hour of gameplay. Ritzy and watermelon, we're a bit to your right. When I first played, I stumbled into the snub. When I booted up the second time, I had teleported into Snail. Oh yeah, that'll happen. Your very first hat was horns. That's actually crazy. Now we got Ghost Pumpkin. Ghost Pumpkin is not moving. Is that one of us? Ghost Pumpkin? Ghost Pumpkin? It looks like a ghost, like a you teleported. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good to keep going. I remember my first time, a lot of snails were AFK at the tea party. I was like, oh, these snails probably know each other. I don't want to intrude on their chill session. Now I'm a snail that AFKs. That's so cute. Limes, you're going off to the left. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, like very like if you take this group, which is a pretty good sized group, there's like 10 or 12 of us. There's very few repeats of hats. I think we have two crowns, two bow hats. Yeah, it is fun to see what people choose. Your crown and your babies. Watermelon, you're drifting to the right, just FYI. Nice, nice. Good old hello goodbye. Hey, that's like the band for the Snails because all we can say is hello and goodbye. Is that why someone added this song? Oh, we're losing the Leafy. Yes, they want to go up. Who are we to say no? Oh, they're doing a wheelie. Doing it. Sneely. All of us just kind of following them. Wait for us, Leafy. BB just let out a very concerned sounding meow. Check it on her. Now, I think she's had a bad dream. Do you also have a cat named BB? Or do you affectionately, is that like a pet name? Fun, somewhat intentional. Oh, nice. You might be the first person I met with also has a cat named BB. I can't take credit for naming my cat. He was given to me by a friend, and I kept the name. Oh yeah. Do. Oh, I just realized the music's really quiet. I'm gonna turn it up. So freaking cool. Nice jump, Kretzy. I lost sight of our Leafy. There they are. I think they've really got the hang of this. They're a real gamer. It is weirdly fitting. It's a little bit high, so I'm gonna let them help. Just realized the music is really quiet, but just want to blast Sandstorm. Maybe a little column A, a little column B. This is the normal volume I have it at. but I did also just happen to notice it for Sandstorm, huh? Yeah, we did it. Leafy, where do you want to go next? If only we could ask you. Let's go over here. Bye, Limes. Thanks for joining. I'll wait for you guys atop these stalks, atop the stalks. And hopefully the Leafy comes. Oh, they're saying goodbye? Oh, okay. Oh, they're not back at spawn. Okay. Um, someone mentioned they needed like the Viking hat. I think. Does anyone in our group here need the Viking hat? Because we could go get it. Oh, you need it, but you do have to leave, right? Or do you have 5 to 10 minutes? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get it for you next time. Well, actually, I'm thinking that's a good place to call the stream. We got to chase a Leafy around. What else can we really ask for, you know? Let's see who we got out there. The World Wide Web on the HTTPs. That was tons of fun. Glad you enjoyed, Wolf. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna raid out if and y'all want to stick around. If and not, it's all right. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna hit up Tease. Tease is one of our OG snails, hailing from the land of Great Britain. Oh, it's a freeze stretch. Dun, 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 dun. Here's our raid message. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you had a good time. If you missed my message on, sure, I'll do a free hydrate. if you missed my message on Discord, I have canceled the Wednesday evening Snev show, and I'm just going to be doing Sunday afternoon Snail Express from now on. Um, I'll I've also been doing a lot of like productivity sessions, so you can look out for those. I set up a role on Discord if you want to get pinged for those specifically. Also, if you haven't reviewed the game on Steam and you like the game, do me a huge favor and review it. It doesn't have to be long, but the number of reviews is helpful for us little indie devs. Really appreciate it. Um, yeah, with that, we're headed out. See y'all on the flip side. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining. Bye, Limes. Bye, Forrest. Bye, Easy Bake. Bye, Brina. Bye, Honey. Bye, Wolf. Bye, Andrea.